Good morning and welcome to the Moopsyverse, where yes, Mom did remember to hit the start streaming button on time today. Woo! I'm here with Taz and we're discussing what was the name of the movie?
Movie?
Whatever you were watching.
I was looking at Project Zomboid. It's not a movie, it's a game.
Ah, for some reason I thought you said it was a movie.
No, it's a game.
Okay, so where were
Wouldn't that be a really weird movie
yeah,
that
that's why
only
I was
had a
thinking.
bird's eye perspective?
Yeah, that's why I was thinking that's really weird. But I mean, weird movies can be good. I happened to see a callback to an old movie called Hardcore Henry, and I don't know if anybody's ever seen Hardcore Henry. But if you haven't, it is a really interesting movie. Let me see if I can pull up some data about it here. Yeah, Hardcore Henry is 2015, and it's a first person point of view for basically the entire movie. I think there's only one or two moments where you get out of that first person point of view.
Is that the one where Daniel Radcliffe is playing the main character?
No, no. It's uh
That movie is named something
right.
else, but
Sharito
it's
Copley,
kinda the
Tim
same.
Roth, and Haley Bennett are in it, but let's see if there's a movie summary here. Of course not. Hardcore Henry is a newly made cyborg who must save his wife from evil tyrants.
His wife.
Yes, he's newly
But
made.
yes.
Yes.
How did he get a wife that quickly?
Let's see. No, no. Waking inside a laboratory on an airship, a man recalls bullies from his childhood. A scientist, Estelle, greets him and tells him his name is Henry, she is his wife, and that he has been revived from an accident that left him amnesic and mute. She replaces a missing arm and leg with cybernetic prosthetics. Mercenaries led by the psychokinetic Akan raid the ship, claiming all of Estelle's research is his. He kills Estelle's scientist before attempting to murder Henry, but Henry and Estelle flee in an escape pod, landing in Moscow. Estelle is abducted
It
by the
sounds it,
mercenaries who try to kill Henry.
it sounds like a movie I need to find.
You really do need to find it. It's actually really well done. Good morning, Chris. How are you doing?
If you want to see something in the exactly same genre, search up Akimbo Guns.
I have actually seen Akimbo Guns mentioned recently,
Oh,
so
you.
I haven't seen the
Oh,
movie. I
okay.
saw it mentioned.
Uh, it's really good to see Daniel Radcliffe doing something absolutely different than Harry Potter.
Yeah, I saw him in something
It,
recently, and he's actually a good actor.
he is,
Yeah.
and especially if you see him in Akimbo Guns, because it's like, oh, I thought you only knew how to do one thing, but it's basically a guy who wakes up and finds that he has two guns literally nailed to his hands, and he's pretty much on a Mad Max shit show where
Edward
everyone is out
Gunhands.
to get. Yeah.
Give me one sec here. Oh, oh, that wasn't good. I smacked myself in the face with my microphone. Not good.
Just keep it away from your eyes.
Good morning, Swifty. Yeah, well, my
Come
glasses are in my
on
eyes,
now.
so even if something smacks me in my eyes, we're fine. Excuse me, I am burping. I apologize. Cannot get the coffee down my face fast enough this morning.
I had I didn't put the microphone back in the headset,
Oh,
so when I picked it up and were gonna quickly put it back on my head, I jammed the microphone straight in my eye, and that was not good.
you get points for that one. That's clever. So I'm since I had to unpack everything. Okay, let's go back a year. I decided to go to Vegas, and rather than waiting until the last 30 seconds to start buying stuff and getting everything done, I started a year ago with buying the equipment and all the stuff I was going to need, and slowly put it into my spare bedroom, which has no furniture in it, so no problem. Then 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, whenever I went to Vegas, 3 weeks ago, started loading it into the car. So everything was done. I actually got to Vegas and only had one thing I didn't think to plan for, which thank you to the good people at Cherry Tree Computers, because the guy's just like, oh, I got one of those here. Take this. Yay. and then helped me put it all together. Nice guy. Um, anyway, so most of that stuff did not come back because it was like things that I needed for decorations, and there's no way I was going to spend a day packing boxes of old flowers back into boxes and bringing them home. So it just all got junked. But I still had a ton of stuff in the car to unload, and I just carried it upstairs. Realized that I haven't cleaned the upstairs bedroom really for a year now because it's been accumulating stuff. So ripped everything out of the room, went back and gave it a scrubbing down within an inch of its life. Now I'm moving everything into that room so I can clean the additional rooms up here. And the last one will be to completely disassemble the office next weekend and reassemble it and put everything back together. And hopefully not stick myself in the eyeball with a microphone while doing it. And also figure out if I can use my Blue Yeti mic and make it work. And if I can't, I'm going to sell the mic because it's stupid to have a absolutely wonderful microphone here that I'm not using. But I have to say, I don't like the mic on this headset. It's not terrific. Let's
It's
see,
not
Swift.
easy to resell a microphone, I would think.
Oh, yeah, I can always just put on like Facebook Marketplace.
No, no, I'm just saying, take the word in front of your microphone and just smell it.
Yeah,
No one will buy that.
I've used it once. It's so good of a mic that it picks up me, every sound I make, my keyboard,
I'm not
everything.
saying your mic is bad or in any ways dirty.
Uh
I'm
huh.
just saying microphone is a very personal project and has a tendency to pick up a lot of DNA from its users.
Well, in that case, then I won't sell the cover that's on the microphone with it because it's been covered the whole time. It's so
Yeah,
receptive that I
okay.
had to put a microphone. It's got
Okay,
its own tribble.
so
How's that?
so what I'm trying to say is if I was going to buy a microphone, I would absolutely not buy a used one. Does that make sense?
Oh, I understand that. Let me see. Just for fun, though. I'm going to have a little fun here. Let's see if other people will. See, Yeti Blues. Yeti Blue. It's going for about half of retail. So, yeah, people. And there's. Ooh, take it back. It's going everything up to $80 for a used Blue Yeti. So depending on the age, yeah, Blue Yetis start at $30 and go up to, oh, sorry, up to $89 for used and $100 for new. And there's hundreds of them here. Oh my God, there's a $100 one. There's a bunch of people trying to sell their Blue Yetis. So if I don't sell it cheap, nobody will buy it.
I wonder if there is a market for used sex toys.
Uh, uh, oh. There probably is. There's probably somebody who's got that kink.
Oh,
But
please
Well,
don't.
selling their used
I'm just,
underwear, I
I'm,
would not be
I,
surprised.
oh yeah,
I'm just
absolutely there
saying
is.
to make the worst out of a situation with,
I'm gonna
yeah.
throw up on that one. That's just like, uh. Oh, used road mics too. Hmm, very tempting. Very tempting. But if I do the microphone thing and I get the boom arm, then the camera at the angle it's at, you'd never see my face because all you'd ever see is the microphone. I'd have to completely redo how the room's set up, which isn't the worst thing out there. Anyway, so yes, I am cleaning my house, and as a result, I have a microphone that I have to figure out how I'm going to use. We'll figure that one out. Let's see, what is that? Oh, how exciting. I just got my bill from Chase for all the stuff I charged on my credit card when I was in Vegas, which was very little because it came out to $4.62. This is not an impressive credit card bill, is it?
$4.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you
$4.62.
should.
Apparently, I charged a snack while I was traveling and grabbed the wrong credit card. All right, let us do some stuff here. First of all, does anybody need to do the event?
In about 6 hours.
Okay, so that's a no. Satellia says that's a manageable credit card bill. Yes, that is a manageable credit card bill. I rarely use anything other than Satellia needs to do the event. I rarely need to do anything outside of my American Express because I get frequent points or frequent hotel points, whatever they call frequent flyer points for the hotels, and I paid for a lot of the hotels because I had to do a lot of charging this year. Well, let me send some party invitations here. Satalia, which part of the event do you want to do? Since you're the one who needs to do it. Taz, are you done with your kilo of whatever you're eating? Chris, I don't see you in game.
I'm not logged in yet.
Oh, okay.
Need to wrap something up.
No problems. You know what's quickest is Brotherhood of the Sword, and we won't invite Chris to that because it's ground. But I think we did that in about 4 minutes yesterday. But the next question would be, does anyone have Herald ships they need to do? Because then we could do Gateway. I have Herald ships, but I don't need the event till later. No
Yeah,
ground.
I already
Okay.
send you all my.
Okay.
I send you all mine.
Yeah, I saw yours. Let's see, I'm gonna do. I invited Taz, but he didn't accept because Taz doesn't love me anymore. So Taz, remember I begged off visiting yesterday?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, the microphone was for some weird reason off again. I will join you when I'm done eating.
That's what I was asking if you were eating. So, okay. So Talia, we will do Gateway to Grethor then. Chris, you said you don't need the event right now.
I've done it in the morning, so no.
Okay, so we'll just do Gateway with us guys while you guys are finishing up your stuff. How's that for reasonable? Because I'm such a reasonable person. So yesterday Taz messaged me, do I want to go do something? I'm like, I would love to, but I have to take a class right now related to a potential project that's coming up. Not a for sure thing, but a potential. So I apologize if I'm not on Weewoo.
Weewoo.
If I'm not on outside of game time lately because I got it. It's only a 3-hour class and I knocked out a couple hours of it yesterday and I'm hoping to finish it up today.
I listened to you, Mom.
Oh?
Yep, on some of my weapons.
Ah, excellent. Oh, I love it, Satalia. Satalia's ship name is E Pluribus Moopsy today. In Moopsy we trust. Oh, hold. E Pluribus. From many Moopsies. Sorry, my Latin's pretty bad, so I'm going to have to go on broad general terms for that one.
I'm stuck in a perfect example of what I'm talking about leaving combat.
Oh,
I'm on
yeah.
the what ground. I've been going for the last 15 minutes trying to get a hold of some words, and it has been a pickings for every single one. I'm finally done. I'm about to leave.
And at the
Every
point, if
freaking
it's
what in the instance is converging on me. No matter what I do, I cannot leave combat. Yeah, out of nowhere, he's literally running into the base, which he's not programmed to do, to get at me.
I hate you.
This is pissing me off so much because it's forcing me to stay in combat. And that 10-second rule for every engagement until you can leave it again. When this summer event is over, I'm taking the longest vacation.
Hey, I took a more than 2 week vacation from the game, and I'm going to be the last person normally to say that, but that was really refreshing. I didn't get up. I had to get up and do stuff, and I didn't have the luxury of playing the game, so didn't even play it when I was at the convention because I wasn't going to log on and take my attention away from what I was there for. And it wasn't until I got home that I actually played. So yeah, I totally can endorse, occasionally taking a good, healthy vacation from stuff that has stopped being fun and just starts to get into being a grind and a habit.
I should avoid this. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 NPCs in front of me, and the mobs are literally fighting their way to get to me. Who's standing inside the doorway to the safe spot in the base?
You could just beam up as soon as if you can get out of combat long enough.
Maybe why woke
I'm just kind of mind-boggled at the moment because this is like the game is trying to troll me.
And it never happens that way when you want it to happen that way, when you want that many
No,
opponents.
I just needed, what was it, 80 watt on the ground, and
60.
I had to run around and get
Yeah.
picky about every single one. Now I'm trying to leave, and the entire map is converging on me. I just don't have any way of recording it. I can stream it, so you can see it's actually happening.
I believe you. I have no reason not to believe you, Taz.
My stuff is quite easy. Disruptor damage, ending ships in the battle zone, and the Borg TFO.
I have Polaron damage on the ground and Borg on the ground, so I'll just do a little Jupiter Station showdown later.
Look at that guy.
I'm
Jesus.
looking at him.
Running through everyone to get at me.
No, we don't want to do that.
Holy crap. And now over there, another one spawns.
Do
Yeah,
you-
look. He's
you-
coming. Going straight for me.
Taz,
Ignoring everyone else.
do you have the agony field generator?
No, it's not that, Mom. It's that the mobs are spawning with a target order to go for me. They are ignoring 11 other characters.
Maybe it's personal. Maybe they're drawn to the pasta.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
So it's interesting. I don't know if you don't have the red alert warning. There you go.
Hmm?
Okay, no, on mine it always has red alert at the center and top of the screen. I don't see that on yours.
It's just
It's just not.
my
Okay, that's what
my
I'm.
monitor is so big it doesn't show.
Yep, just remind us how big that monitor is that we don't have.
You want it?
No.
I'm tired of it.
Actually, I gave my old monitor to Borg King because I didn't want to have to drive it back to Indiana.
I can't give it away because the box is as big as I am.
Yeah, well, that was what he was saying. He set it up and he has to walk around it. He can't just walk by it.
So sending it anywhere is gonna cost me more than the monitor is worth.
I would like a bigger monitor because I'm doing some video work, but at the same time, my desk is just perfect for these two 32-inch monitors.
I'm playing with a 75-inch TV.
Yeah, no, I did that once and I was just overwhelmingly big. And like I said, 32-inch monitors, about fine for me.
What's it called when you get those chinks in your necks and you can't move your neck after a while?
Oh, yeah. If there's a word for it, it's not coming to me.
Yeah, we call it hexeskudd in Norway, so there is no way of translating that. So.
Well, there's an idiom for it, a local phrase called a crick, C-R-I-C-K, but that's not a real word. It's just what we call it.
Yeah, it makes
crick
sense.
in your neck, yeah. And I'm
so
sure.
Swifty, don't you have like a constant crick in your neck with trying to look at that big of a monitor?
No, because I'm on the other side of the room.
Oh,
And the TV is on the wall.
Ah, okay.
Afterwards is Twitch, and afterwards it's down the middle. The gameplay is on one side, Twitch is on another.
so you split the monitor in two?
Yep.
Since I wound up.
Mom, you see why I wrote to you?
Pardon?
You see why I wrote to you?
Yeah?
I tried last night on this ship,
Uh huh.
and it did work.
Okay.
The name change worked. So I am leaving it as Discovery.
Okay. Some ship names they won't let you use, some they actually don't seem to care about, which is really interesting.
Yeah, I went to ESD
Yeah?
because it would not let me do it in space.
Yeah?
I went down to the town,
Yeah.
try renaming it
Uh huh.
to Discovery. It worked. Oh, I thank you.
I know it's very hard to rename your ship Enterprise. It can be done by using the old school version where prize is spelled Prize. You can do it by making the I a lowercase l, things like that. Well, obviously, somebody else is there. Oh, I guess I'll go over here then.
I squeezed all the loot I could into as many ships as possible this morning.
Yeah?
I have 21 free loot spaces left.
Oh, what the hell was teasing me about the lack of space I had? So I actually cleaned a small amount of my inventory last night, and I have like 20 slots open or 30 slots open on one of my
That's like
tunes.
insanely much, isn't it?
Yeah, it is for me. Of course, I'll fill it
Mhm.
up in 5 minutes, but that's a different story.
I told you don't have to, Mom.
What? Get rid of stuff?
Yep.
Yeah, I have to get rid of stuff. I needed the inventory space. I can't put it into deactivated iguanas because I'm not in that fleet with that
Yes,
tune.
you are.
Not
One
with
of
that
your
tune.
pieces.
I'm on it with different tunes, but
Oh.
that's not the one that had the stuff. Let's see, that was Zahn, so that would be on Starfleet Strike Group. And I wasn't going to ship over 5 things at a time. And aside from that, we don't have enough fleet bank space. Which we don't need because we don't have enough players yet to need more fleet bank space. That will come in time. What do I need here? I guess we'll take Lucari stuff.
Right now we have. Let me see.
All right, so Satalia,
We
that
have
should
7 players.
Satalia, does that cover your daily, I presume? All right, so let's see what we got here. Swifty has 5 Terran ships, 20 Voth on the ground. You're on your own for the 20 Voth on the ground, and 20 Undine. Let's see what Satalia just sent me. Satalia has 2 more Iconian TFOs.
Oh, her condolences on the reroll.
It's too early to laugh, Chris.
Why? It's never too early to laugh. It might be too early to cry, but
Well, that's
that's a different
interesting.
story.
So Gateway, even though it's no longer listed under Iconian marks for the event, still counts as an Iconian. Very interesting. I wasn't sure about
Well,
that.
it is an Iconian.
Yeah, but
So
during the event, they pulled the Gateway Herald Sphere Brotherhood. They pulled them from their normal list.
because they're no longer available for the advanced, I think. Not because they
Yeah.
have been delisted from the Iconian.
Yeah, and that's probably easier than leaving him there and trying to just kill that ability to go to advanced. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah.
Well, since you said no to the ground, Satalia, I can't exactly invite you to go do Bug Hunt, and Shattered Piece doesn't actually count as Iconian, so. You are SOL. However, let's see, on your Terran ships, Swifty, does it specify
Yep.
if it's in the battle zone or just Terran ships?
Let me look for you.
Pardon?
Let me look for you. Terran ship can be in a TFO battlefront or a tour
Okay, so
event.
any Terran ships. Okay. Makes life a
And
little easier.
Unteamed can be in TFO too.
Okay, Undine here, Undine here.
All
No, no,
three
no, no,
can
no,
be
no,
in a
no.
TFO.
Well,
Oh,
I've got
while
10
we
Undine in the
are
battle zone,
here,
so I'm
do
gonna
we
go
want to do a
there.
watch party on Friday night to watch the most recent episodes?
I will. Just let me know what time to
Well,
be on.
that was the next question. If we're going to do it, what time? I have I have a Saturday morning meeting, but it's not ungodly early, so.
Meeting on
Remember,
a
my time.
Saturday? Hmm.
Did you say on a Saturday? Yeah, it's the only day that I have to travel to get to the thing, and it turned out that Saturday morning worked out really well. There's less traffic, everybody's good with it, blah 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 blah. We can we can figure out what time if people want to do it. But there's 3 episodes I haven't seen, so it'll be a 2.5 hour thing. So
I don't care.
yeah, but other people do. I mean, Tiaz is
I
on the other
know.
side of the planet. Chris, I'm sure, has seen everything.
Yeah, I'm on the current basis, so
Yeah.
I'm seeing everything as it goes out.
Who's joining us? It's
I'm
What's the
really
Hell.
enjoying
Good
this season.
morning, What's the Hell.
Good morning.
How are
Morning.
you?
Good morning. What the hell?
I'm inviting Chris to the
Actually quite
party.
enjoying this season.
I will say that the 2 episodes that had aired when I was in Vegas, because I wasn't counting the most recent one, did what I like about old Trek. We had some great conversations with people about what we saw was going on, the stories underneath it, what we think's going on in the background, characterization. So, sometimes with Star Trek, especially the newer stuff, it's more politically driven for the conversations that follow, but the conversations with these last 2 episodes pretty much just been about, story content,
Sci-fi
everything is,
story.
yeah, it was just good conversation. Good morning, sarcasm detector.
Well, I did like that when they're in this season, whenever they're trying something out of the usual convention, when they're sitting in specific convention, like the horror episode,
Uh-huh.
or like the noir episode, they're actually trying to find scientific explanation why things are like that.
Yeah. Yes, I like that.
Um, and I really like the concept that they're trying to like give the scientific approach to it and just give it a little bit more context instead of like this episode is shot in black and white for reasons. No, they actually give a reason why it's in black and white, and I really like the idea.
I could have
Because you never know, there might be a radiation that changes your color perception
well,
as
actually,
a side effect of
there
the
totally is
radiation.
radiation that changes the color perception. It's a thing that we know about.
Well, it's
So
a
I
thing.
like that idea. So we're gonna go do what's Terran ships? Jupiter Erratus.
Imagine
We're gonna
living like on the planet where stuff is black and white, or like in just 2 colors, just because the radiation affects it.
make sense to me. I mean, obviously that's what
Yeah, but
happened
like
up through the
come over
19.
there, you know colors, and suddenly you lose them.
Okay. I'll go back. There was a book called the Flying Sorcerers. 1970s. Larry Niven and David Gerrold wrote it. Who, by the way, was across the aisle from us during the convention. And in it, because they have 2 stars, what they had was a color shift away from the normal human color shift to weird shades of blue and red for everything. So, a lot of purples, a lot of reds, a
Yeah, if
lot of
you have a
blues,
purple
no
giant or
green
something like it,
whatsoever.
yeah.
And the human comments upon that on occasion how weird the colors are, and of course all the natives are like, well, what do you mean the colors are weird? This is normal colors. So very interesting book, very old book, but if you want to read something that's human crash lands on planet, has to find his way back, but told from the point of view of the natives of the land. Nice book, interestingly written. All right,
Like a concept like that.
Citalia, since you're still in this one, do you want to join us for Jupiter Eratus, or do I kick you? We'll give Citalia first dibs on that one.
Citalia has no dibs on Jupiter Randus. No 5.
No,
No
yeah, there's
alpha,
no
no
5
dibs
there,
on
but
alpha.
she's already in the group, and there's. I'll join. Okay, so Taz or what's the hell? I've got room for one more person.
Take what's the hell? I have some stuff I need to do.
Does it involve eating pasta?
Yes.
All right.
What's the hell? Did you want to join us for this?
Yes,
Okay. I'm not seeing you. Are you switching? Good morning, old man. How are you doing? I haven't seen you for a while.
I should be around, yes.
Okay. Says you logged on. There you are. I would say I haven't seen anyone for a while because I haven't
Destroy.
been. Carbanara? I'm presuming that's carbonara in Talia speak. Let me queue us up for a little Yipteratis. I'm going to go private since there's 5 of us, and that'll make life easier.
We love making life easier.
Yes, we do. We are set up. There won't be a weeboo. So yes, I am back. So we've been trying the last 2 nights starting at 5:30, and there's less of that half hour of me blithering to myself. So far I like the 5:30. We'll try that again tomorrow night, and then next week we'll try a 6 p.m. start time and see how that goes. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, old man. My apologies, or my sympathies for that. Yeah,
I haven't seen the chat. What happened?
old man says, good morning. I lost my job and I'm a bit down, but okay, I guess. I'm really sorry to hear that.
Oh God, sorry.
What kind of work did you do? And are you in the U.S. or outside the U.S.? The job market is. I get job hits every single day, but it's because I did stuff in a kind of niche. Oh, you're in Germany in IT. Ooh, ouch. Ow, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
Europe
can't help.
isn't actually having. I mean, there is technically on paper abundance of jobs,
Yeah, but
but good luck having actually a callback. But IT is definitely a direction that still gets some jobs.
well, I wish you luck. Fingers
The
crossed.
good news is the AI bubble is about to pop.
Yeah.
It's about ready to pop.
Oh my gosh.
What?
And then you get a new job again.
Yeah,
You mean the AI bubble?
yeah.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Oh, by the way, speaking of AI, I felt insulted today by my manager.
Oh,
I mean, I felt because I hate AI.
yes.
I was replying to an email which she was CC'd into,
Mhm.
and I started typing the message, I think, into my signature line because it took on the formatting. So the text was gray instead of being black.
Yeah.
And he came back to me screenshotting this and that I assuming that I like copy pasted it from Claude and some Copilot, and I'm like, no, how dare you? How dare you assume I use that kind of stuff?
So I
So it's like,
decided,
yeah.
since I had to do something that's way out of my wheelhouse for this potential project coming up, so I went to AI and said, okay, how do I do this? Not do this for me, but how do I do this? And it was the most generic, non-effective response I've ever seen. I'm like, well,
How do they do?
I could have figured that out. I was hoping for something a little bit more on target.
No, the
Nope.
longer AI is out there, the more it becomes in particular and very imprecise. I think
Yeah.
it's the more users are getting into it. It is just losing any sharpness in it, if there was any.
Yeah.
Hey,
You can't even ask it to go through your previous conversations to remember what you were talking about.
uh-huh.
It's ridiculous.
Microsoft had themselves a study where they figured out what their AI are doing on generative code and figured out that the code that the AI is producing is often faulty,
Yeah.
has to be
Oh yeah.
controlled, and oftentimes corrected by human software engineers.
Mm-hmm.
So their
Surprise,
jobs are
surprise.
safe for now.
Yeah. I tried to get AI to write out some macros for me. I ended up writing them myself.
Yeah. Old man says, plenty of work, but I keep getting jobs at companies that do not appreciate honest, hardworking people. I'm a bit disenchanted, TBH, and thinking about going to school for more credentials. 100% do it. Absolutely. If you can afford the time to go to school and do it, do it. It's what I'm actually doing at the moment. As part of this project is, and that's the reason I'm taking this class, is it'll give me 2 more certificates. And even though I'm retired, it's definitely been worth it. Plus the fact, it's fun. I get to talk to other human beings besides you guys. Not that I don't love you.
Yeah, right.
AI is a tool to assist, not replace. Yes, but the problem with the assist
Not even
is
good assistance
it
anyway.
doesn't always assist terribly well.
Oh, it's
And
not.
I will call back to what Taz just said. Yeah, I needed some help writing a macro, and basically it was wrong, and I wound up going back and doing a class in VBA in order to deal with it. Oh, well, I do hope that works out for you, old man. AL is bad for the environment? Well, yes, L is bad for the environment, but AI isn't good for it either.
Yeah, apparently, the amount of water that the
Yep.
data centers are using is largely downplayed in the statistics. They're hiding stuff from the official records because they know they're abusing it to a degree that's just gargantuan, and it's just like,
Yeah,
yeah, they're
they
hiding
wanted
it because,
they want to do a data center to the
yeah,
north of us, and it will affect our big reservoir. And
yeah,
those of us who happen to live on the reservoir are not amused. And the bigger thing is, if
right.
the data center fails, then we've ruined our huge natural wildlife center, reservoir, etc., and get nothing out of it.
Yep.
Sarcasm says, Satalia, the first lie you got told about AI is that you need data centers for AI. The data centers are for the billionaires. You don't need them for AI. Yeah, but what is the point of building a data center? Seriously.
Processing power.
Money.
Money, yeah, they
Um,
said TPRC state money count.
So, the interesting thing is you can simulate time.
you can
The more
simulate time?
time, yeah. The
Okay.
more processing power, the more AI can do within a time frame
Yeah.
that we cannot do. So, with enough processing power, an AI can simulate 16 years within 16 hours.
But that's been true of the ability of computers for a long time, is they can take complex problems that would take us up to a lifetime,
Mm-hmm.
lifetimes, and knock them down to much more time efficient.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Someone
what
broke
AI
in.
is. Continue.
Someone programmed an AI to break into his job, and AI did break right into his job.
Let's see. AI is built on the foundation of stolen work. Speaking of, by the way, I'm not sure if it's Twitch or Discord, but one of them, you have to now sign off that you don't want AI to have access to your work.
Which
Twitch.
Which
Yes, please make sure you check that button.
they've admitted it actually.
Oh yeah.
That they know they're opting everyone in because no one would have opted in
Yeah.
manually.
And I don't know who sent me that. It might have been Wolfie. It might have been Satalia. But somebody sent that to me.
Are you kidding me with this? My ship
And for which I thank you.
give up already.
But I like AI for a couple of really basic things. Like if I'm working on a report, the hardest part for me is to start the report, so I will let AI Copilot ChatGPT run a really quick outline just to organize, basic points that I can make. And now I've got a rough outline, and I can take that and start to craft it into something. But I would never use AI to generate the final report or even the final outline because it doesn't understand it. And frequently it makes up stuff. I know of lawyers who've used AI to generate case briefs, only to find out that the case law that they're citing doesn't actually exist. And they've been penalized, sanctioned, and some have been threatened with losing their license for putting that before a judge without vetting it. As well they should.
Well done. We sent the Terrans home with a message. You intend to test them. Be prepared for the consequences.
Alright, that should have covered your 5 Terran ships.
Yep.
What else have we got here? I've got Borg on the ground. I'll run that later.
I've got a Borg TFO.
Yeah, but you don't want to do ground, do you? I don't
no,
even know why.
yeah,
I don't know why I
Borg in
even asked Chris. Borg.
space.
Pardon? Yes, Borg space. Do you have a preference? What we do? Since you've got it.
Tired of infected,
No,
but
not really. Well,
really.
Infected.
yeah, infected is good.
Infected it is.
I meant I was tired of infected.
Oh, you're tired of infected. No, that's fine. Pick a different one. We could do hive onslaught. We could do
Because it keeps
guillotine.
popping up every time.
Hive.
We could do resistance
Yeah,
to
Hive
start.
is good.
Hive's good? Okay, Hive it is. I'm good with Hive. It's fun. It's fast. Wee woo.
Yep.
We will.
We will.
Satalia says even if you're a viewer on Twitch, you need to turn off the AI access. So there you go, everybody. Turn off AI on your
Where
Twitch.
is it? Mom, where is it?
I don't have it off the top of my head because I'm currently live streaming and therefore not able to go research stuff.
You just gotta click your icon, drop down to settings, and there's security and privacy, I think.
Okay.
And with a separate tab.
I.
I think you can even do that from the mobile.
Yeah, I don't run it off anything. Okay, so this video producer.
Training the generated AI. You want me to shut that one off?
Yeah, training generative AI. Yep.
It's off. That's
Yeah,
the
it's
only one, right?
As far as I
under
know.
privacy and security. There's only one toggle, I think, if that's what you're asking about.
I was just asking before I go back to mom. Ooh, I can make board ship into my board ships.
Oh, go away there. Why is that not working? There we go.
The only thing I need to do, Mom, now is to upgrade the level on them
Uh-huh.
and to make them told on everything. I'd be all set.
Well, if you're liking your ship, then go for it. Yes. Desolator. Hold on. Did we change our name there, Satalia? Vaini Vidi Moopsy? I have to keep looking at Satalia's ship names every time she comes into a TFO. Because she changes them every 3 seconds. You can't complain about AI scraping and stealing stuff, then refuse to let AI train in a non-stealing way. Of course we can complain about. We're good at complaining about stuff.
Yeah, we can. We very good like that.
I am not aware that Tribble server is having issues, but if you will wait till this is done, I'll take a really quick peek here and see if anything's popping up in chat about it. I did a lot of stuff on Tribble a couple of weeks ago and then just haven't done anything since.
So what's going on with those menace that can overtake your ship?
There she is. Twitch should have explained everything up front. Yeah. Yes, they should have.
Yeah, I think should never be shadow opted in. I think it should be a big no-no, and that should be legislation against us. So I don't want to be opted into something I'm not being notified about.
Yep. I'm not going to argue with you on that one. Well, that was
That's
easy.
affecting terms and service and good faith and all that stuff.
All right, let me take a really quick look regarding Tribble server and see what's up. Um, do, 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 do. Did we lose the Tribble chat box? Feedback, deep system, bug issues, blah, 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 blah. There used to be a Tribble chat here. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Okay, Tribble issues. I'm not seeing anything current in Tribble issues. So if it's... How long has this been going on for you? Yeah, most of the Tribble issues that I'm seeing, Tribble test server issues, are about a week ago.
Why, you cannot leave EST space?
Yesterday. Okay, that might be brand new with the new patch. So... I haven't been there. I'd have to go take a look, and that means logging out and logging back in, which I'm not going to do right now. But let me see what I can
Ew.
see.
Looking back. Ew.
Yeah.
What you mean? You mean you cannot leave EST space?
Satalia, I actually knew that. My mom made us study Latin to at least a degree. To which I said, I'm never going to need that. What field do I go into? Medicine. We actually do need that.
You could have done worse. You could have done biology. And like,
Oh, I love biology. To do medicine, you have to do 4 years of biology.
yeah, but you could do that for life, and now all the species and all the everything is just golden.
Oh no, that stuff to me. I mean, I can break down a name based on what it says in Latin because I can understand. Oh, that means 5 fingers or whatever.
Lingua Latina mortue est.
Say that again?
Lingua Latina mortue est.
I mean, technically it is dead, but yeah.
So the question for me, and my son had to study Latin too for school, is we pronounce it the way we pronounce it. And I said something once, and my son said, "You're saying that wrong. Prove it."
Yeah, there is a pronunciation to it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's our accepted pronunciation of it, but we don't know how they said it back then. We've just come up with the way we say it. And a lot of that's based on how the church says it. But for those of you who've ever studied how language shifts, how pronunciation shifts, you know that in the course of 100 years, we can change the way any word is said. Okay, old
Yeah,
man,
we know that.
once we're out of here, I'm going to jump into Tribble and see if anything's up. And if it is, I'm going to put it up in Tribble. Because with the patch yesterday, my guess would be something went wrong. But there's nothing coming up for a patch today, so they may not be aware of it. At one point, Tribble was only getting like 30 people a day going in there. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to see what I can find out once we're done here. Transwarp doesn't work either. Okay, let me see what I can find out. Let's do one more, and then I'm going to go jump into Tribble and see what's going on there. As I said, otherwise I have to log completely out. Okay, fine. Yeah, let's do one more, and then I'm going to go see what happens before we log out here. Somebody give me one to...
Going, grab a shower. See you guys later.
Take care, Taz.
Bye.
Bye.
So much for joining TFOs later.
Pardon?
No, he said he's going to join later. He needs to finish his eating, and yeah, he never joined.
Well, I'm going to be on a little bit later with Dante just goofing around. Not live streaming or anything. So somebody pick a last one here for us.
Don't matter, Mom.
Oh, it always matters. I know Chris loves ground, so probably should do something on the ground for Chris.
Distinct hissing sounds.
No, Satalia, we're not doing infected. It's the reason we did Hive Onslaught. Let me go look at the whole list here. What have we not done? No, we're not doing that one. We did that one just now. That's boring. Blabbity blabbity blah. I don't want to do Swarm. Did Zenkethi Front twice yesterday. Defense of Starbase 1.
That'd be fine by me.
Is that okay with everyone?
I can do.
Okay, we haven't done that one since like 2 weeks ago.
Hey.
Weeboo? No, Satalia. Gravity kills.
Weeboo.
No. Bad Satalia.
Bad Satalia. Bad Satalia. Down. I mean, what?
Nice one, Dad.
So we haven't chatted about weather for a while because it's down to decent. But if anybody's paid attention to my local weather here, we had so much rain while I was gone that the big river, the White River near us, flooded. It wiped out the roads. It took out part of a major road. It took out bridges. It swept through communities. There was at least one person who died because their car got swept away.
I'm sorry, what do you guys build roads out of? Hay?
This road should have survived. Looking at the infrastructure, it was one of those really nicely supported ones. But the river has never come this high before. I guess they had like 4 or 5 inches of rain in a day or two, and the river just crested. So it completely washed out the bank. So it's not just the bridge that went. It was all the road going back maybe 10 yards on either side. The banks are gone. Everything's gone. And there's enough ways to get around it because, we're used to having rivers.
Oh,
But it
Emma
was-
Thompson's mom died.
Aw.
For the law.
Emma
She was an actress
Thompson's
as well.
mom? How old is Emma Thompson's mom?
She was 94.
Yeah, I was going to say she had to be mature.
Philida Law. I think she was an actress as well.
Oh, Philippa Law?
Yeah.
Oh, I loved her.
Well, she passed.
Oh, I'm sorry to
away.
hear that. I'm sorry to hear that she passed no matter who she was, but But yeah, I remember her from
Which
being in a
one?
lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't
one?
realize that was her mom, Philippa Law, L-A-W.
Oh.
I did not know that was her mom.
Yep.
Old Man Rune says, speaking of which...
I'm imagining they having a family feud kind of thing with Lucy Lawless and her family.
What?
Lucy Lawless, Philippa Law. Yeah, I get it. Lawless Law.
Oh,
Um, So back in the day when Xena Princess Warrior was a thing and Lucy Lawless was a thing, she was doing some guest work on Boston Legal. And of course,
most of actors did back in the day.
back in the day. And apparently, she was getting kind of VIP treatment because she was a big star. And William Shatner's like, who?
Because there's
had
never a bigger
no-
star than William Shatner,
Yeah.
apparently.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, his ego is a thing, but you know what?
Bruce Willis who? I'm William Shatner.
Yeah,
Whitney Houston who? I've never heard of her.
Old Man Rune says, did y'all hear that Hayden Panettiere died as well? Yes.
I don't think I know her from
She was in
anything that I heard
Heroes.
The cheerleader in
I've seen
She had a
in the
history
cheerleader one.
of some substance abuse, but she
Good
had worked
fluff
hard
in
for
your
a
mouth.
long time to... She was open and honest about and trying to deal with it, but could be related to that. Last I heard, they just know that she had cardiac arrest, but didn't have anything else in terms of information about it. Again, deciding to be an actor is tough because a lot of people go into acting because they have some level of social anxiety or self-esteem issues, and getting that external validation is really, really important. But when that stops happening, that feeds back into those negative things, and hence you get substance abuse and other stuff. Plus now you've got money and access to it, which us plebs don't have. I'm not saying we don't have the social anxiety and need for external validation, but that's just
The
like...
same thing happened
But
to
I
my
could
brother.
not be affording as much cocaine as Charlie Sheen.
Oh my
Whoo,
God.
yeah, man.
I think he's been genetically prepared for that amount. Honestly.
So
The guy's
I can
been
tell
like a
the sister
vacuum
because
cleaner.
I can tell the story because my sister's dead, but she once went to a party where cocaine was a thing, so she tried it.
Oh boy.
And she said it was great because I fell asleep like 5 minutes later and had the best night's sleep in a long time, but I'm not risking jail time for a good night's rest moving forward.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I don't drink alcohol. I could get good night's sleep from it, but like, what's the point?
Yeah.
I have to get myself drunk to actually get a good night's sleep.
Well, alcohol
Oh, that
puts me
takes-
to sleep, but it doesn't give me a good night's sleep. It gives me a headachy kind of
I mean, depends on the
uncomfortable...
amount, but if I can drink like a glass of wine and I can fall asleep 5 minutes later, and I'll have the coziest night's sleep ever.
Yeah,
So
there are...
if I drink with company, I'm just the one to go first to bed. It just kills the mood.
I just feel better these days that so many people don't drink, so if I go out to dinner and have iced tea, nobody looks at me funny and says, oh, but you should have just one.
Don't worry, I will not frown upon you. I don't drink alcohol. I don't remember last time I actually drank any alcoholic beverage, even not even like anything pure, but like a beverage. No.
Well, Graz gave me a bottle of, can't read the label from here,
Every few
Prairie
years at
Wolf
least.
coffee liqueur, which is cold brew coffee, sugar, and some alcohol in it. It is amazingly delicious. It doesn't seem to have a huge amount of alcohol because you don't get a hit from it, but it is absolutely delicious.
I wouldn't count something like
The media tells me that you would be drinking Prosecco and fruity cocktails all day.
Who, me?
me?
Yeah.
I mean, I
Ooh.
like Prosecco and I like fruity cocktails. I don't like headaches and hangovers, so I can quickly go,
Well, it
yes, this is
depends on
take.
the amount of, yeah, but yeah, and the dehydration you're getting.
That's it. Yeah, it's the dehydration for me. Hence, I've told you guys this before. I went to the iBar when the devs were hosting an iBar thing in Vegas once, which was just a get together and cocktails and stuff like that. So I had a couple glasses of wine and walked back to my hotel, forgetting that one. Vegas at night is not cool. It's still over 100 degrees. My hotel was about 2 miles away. And, good combination for stupid.
I'm trying
Intoxicated,
to
dehydrated, walking around at night in Vegas in heels. Bad idea.
Mom,
trying
it's
to understand.
only 88 now outside.
Oh, it's very pleasant here. It's like 56 degrees at the moment. I was very glad that the dogs were up on the bed last night because I was cold. They were warm. It worked out really well. 56 kept the mosquitoes at bay.
It's only 88 outside right now.
That's nice and cool.
In North Las Vegas.
Well, there's a reason that after this last trip to Vegas, I've decided I'm not moving to Vegas.
I'm honestly baffled that someone actually thought that a place of partying and all that should be placed in the middle of a desert, where it's always hot, always unpleasant.
Yeah, what's really interesting though is because of the party and all that other stuff, so many airlines fly there so often, it becomes a great place to do business because everybody can get there easily and cheaply. So I've worked with a couple businesses that put their corporate offices there because they could have a meeting and everybody could fly in on the first flight in. We'd have the meeting at 10 o'clock. We'd do an 8-hour meeting and everybody could take the last flight out. They didn't have to pay for hotels.
Don't pay for hotels. Come in, go out.
Yep. And
You,
it was fine.
you only pay for 8 hours.
Oh, no, no, no. The meetings would be like 12 hours. If they're going to fly us in, they're going to do a meeting, but it was easier just to have everything jammed into one day. One very long day, but get everything done, everybody out of there, feed us. Give me one sec here.
Yeah, me and the new guy mom just finished the upgrade for the star page. We just finished it last night.
Okay, everybody hang on a second. I'm going to log out and log back in Tribble, so give me a sec here. All right, I'm trying to log in Tribble. It's patching up from yesterday. I know you guys can't see it on the screen. Let's see what happens here. Let's see, 35% off on legendary items, patch notes from yesterday, which if you guys have not heard what one of the patches was from yesterday, you know how you beam down to New Romulus and then you get the horrendously long cutscene that you can't skip?
Yeah.
One, you only get it
Now
when
you
you
can
do you only get it now when you do that very first mission, and for everybody else who gets that, you can cut it. Actually, I think you can cut it even if you do get it for that. So yes, you can now skip the hideous cutscene. Yay! It's taken them, what, 14 years to get that? But we're still going to take it. Those little quality of life things that they like. So let's see what happens here. I only have one tune here, but it is Federation. And I'm a third of the way through the patch. This is a big patch. Let's see here. Okay, old man, did it patch up for you? Because this is very slow to patch and it's very, very, very big. Oh, and apparently this weekend is bonus marks. No, it's a bonus XP I just saw. Oh, no, old man. I end my show at 7 o'clock. The only thing I have to do after this is, aside from getting dressed, is go work on my class because it's too early to walk the dogs. So this is absolutely fine. I'm totally good with doing this. Besides, I like to play on triple. All right, let's see what happens now. In theory, this should pop up on the screen. We'll see what happens here. There we go. Okay, so. Oh, apparently I have more than one tune here. How interesting. Let's see what sound looks like here.
I think I found another ship I like.
So I can move. So tell me what it was doing for you exactly so I can try and recreate that problem. Let's see if I can scroll back here. Find your notes. Does anyone know I have a character strength? They can't move around. Okay, so I'm not having a problem moving. Let's go to ESD and see if there's an issue there.
Count 2.
Oh! Okay, no, let me do that. Alright, when I tried to do the transwarp back to ESD, nothing happened. It started it up, and now I'm locked. Okay, yeah, I'm having exactly the same issue. It let me move it first, and then it locked me in position, so I cannot move currently. Let's see if that's happening across the board. Let's try Kethra. See if she's having the same issue. Okay, so not having a problem in ESD. Yep. Alright, so let's go up to space. So everything on the ground seems normal. Space, however. Oh! It's not letting me beam up. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go post something about that real quick here. New post. Boy, I can't spell today. Transwarp. I misspelled warp.
Oops.
Yeah, even the tides are going slow now too, Mom.
Pardon?
Even the NPCs are moving with it slow
Oh, that's
now too.
well, that's because I was on a different screen. When I do that, it slows down my processing.
Oh, I did not know. I was just looking at it.
Yep. Okay, so I've posted that. If anybody else wants to chime in on that, this is in Star Trek Online Discord under Tribble Test Server Bugs and Feedback. And that's why they've got this. And the devs actually pay attention to this stuff.
They do.
Why would I look up the Mud Universe Gagarin warship? What do you need to know about
I
it?
want to see if that is almost like the discovery. Because I like the weapons on it and stuff.
I'm sorry, what did you want to know about it?
It looks like the discovery to me. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, well, yeah, it's not a great ship. I mean, it's not a horrible ship, but it's not a great... Ooh, Mud's is locked too.
No, I think we need to get back to our side.
Okay, it's not going to let me edit that. All right, so nothing I can do there. Can I get out of this would be the next question. Yes, I can log out of there. All right, let me blank my screen again. All right, so logging back in on my original one. So if anybody else is having problems with Tribble, I did start a post on it. And this is in Star Trek Online Discord, about halfway down under Assistance, Tribble Test Server Bugs and Feedback. Yeah, the Mir Gagarin, I think, is appropriately rated. It's not a fabulous ship. And
No, I like the for the answer on it.
yeah, but yeah.
The Janus wave projector.
Um, what's it under Mud's Market?
It's meant to
Because I'm not.
Bravo space test.
Say that again.
Bravo BAHBO space test right next to there.
But which? The only thing that's up here are some bundles. Which bundle is it in?
No, it's not in a bundle by itself.
I'm not seeing it as an individual ship here. You said on Mud's Market.
It right next to that. If you find that, you can find the ship.
Okay, the Pavo space set is its equipment. It's not a ship.
No, I'm saying right next to it. If you look at it.
Right next. Okay. You can see what you're talking about, but you need to explain to me what you're looking at. So, are you looking at something in Mud's Market, or are you looking at something? Oh, I see where you're going. Under ships. No, there is nothing here under
No,
ships. Oh, I see where you're going. Okay. All right. So, like I said, not blown away with this ship. I don't think it's got anything that's remarkable at all.
I like I like the general it underneath concert.
I mean, if you want to spend your money on, spend your money on. Don't spend 17,000 zen on it. It absolutely is not worth
No, I'm
$170.
I'm I'm buying that for nothing.
Okay.
I'm using one of the tokens. Look at the concert. That's what
I
you're
don't think you can
saying.
buy that one as with a token.
You don't think so?
No, it's
That was an event chip, I believe.
it could be. Yeah, the tokens. The only ones you can buy with the tokens are under ships, and they'll be roughly 3,000,
I
unless it's
I thought
specific.
you, I thought you said mud market. I can use them on too.
Yes, you can buy formal event chips on the mass market, and I would only do so if it's a particular ship I want, and only then if it goes on a sale, and there's 75% sales for some items.
Yeah, okay. If you look at
But
the
right
token
now
usually
it
should
would
say
cost
what's.
17,000.
Yeah, it's not worth 17,000. Uh, Definitely not worth 17,000. Nope, 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 nope. I want to take a look at something real quick here. If this ever opens up, come in, come in.
I like that.
Because
Because it might help my damage out.
not enough to justify that amount of money. They're better weapons.
Fine.
It always comes down to how much you're going to spend to get a minimum impact. And doing your research on these things is definitely worth it. So let me run over here and see if that is an option. So here I've got my tokens. Okay, this coupon
I don't
allows you
want
to
you.
claim a single tier 6 starship in the Zen store.
I don't want you to waste one. Are you reading it? In the Centaur, so that is in the Centaur.
Yeah,
And that is a tier 6 ship, too.
you can give it a try. Like I said, I would not spend my money on that. Let's see. So I'm looking here in the Zen store. So it's under Mud's Market. Let's see. Ships. That is not what I'm looking for. Let's market ships.
That one looked nice, too, Mom.
That is the Gagarin. The Mirror Universe Gagarin. Hang on, let's do this the easy way.
I'm just looking
Okay,
through
so
the
what I'm
ship.
doing right now is I'm moving over here.
Don't
So
do it because I don't want to waste it.
what I've done is I've made a tier 6 ship token available. Now I'm going to go back into here. Yep, apparently you can claim that with one of your tokens.
Oh.
Interesting.
Alright.
Because when I put a token over there, it said I can claim it. The only thing that's limiting me is I don't have space available. So, I would not spend my money on that for one thing.
Alright.
I
Mom, I listen to you.
Yeah. The Universal Genesis Wave Projector is very pretty. You're not going to find it in any meta, but you will find it probably in, let's see, Star Trek Online. Can we just get the specs on it? Okay, blah, 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 blah. Fires a forward-facing cone targeting up to 3 foes. Primary effect explosion within a 1 kilometer radius. That's really close. Dealing heavy radiation damage with 50% shield penetration, followed by a 10-second damage over time effect. Yeah,
Am I
absolutely no.
No.
That is unimpressive in the maximum. I mean, that's just not enough damage. Let's see if I can get some better details on it. Looking at StoWiki. Yeah, it does a decent amount of radiation damage, and it does give a plus 12.7 damage for all energy weapons. But for $170, in essence, that's what you're paying for doing a little bit more damage? No.
And there's better consoles. You can
Oh yeah, there's
buy
much better
entire
consoles.
bundles. There's that Kelvin bundle that has consoles that give you more crit.
I can afford $200. If I could have, I would have already on my ship.
Apparently,
all the funders are $1,700, and I cannot afford that. That's $200 right there.
yeah, well, he's trying to do this with the tokens that you get from the event. But yeah, that console is definitely not worth an investment. There's better consoles out there. If you're only looking for a boost to your power, better consoles. If you like the visual effect and you're just going like, I know Chris sometimes picks out things because the aesthetics fit. That's a whole different story. If you like the aesthetics of it, whole different story. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here because it's late. I got a class to do and I got things to do today. There is no show tonight unless my class gets canceled, which, based on the fact that it is very cloudy to the west, that could happen. But
Any
it still
storms
might not be.
incoming?
Any storms incoming? I don't see it, but I see clouds to the west. And I'm sure that the mayor of the town of Carmel, Indiana, is crying if there's clouds to the west, because the last thing she needs right now
no.
is more rain. I'll tell a really quick related story. I lived in Batavia, Illinois, and there was a single bridge that crossed from the east side of the town over the river to the west side of town. The bridge dated to the 1800s, and of course, it was made of stone. It was reasonably secure, but it was also very old for the amount of traffic it got. So they got state funding. They got everything done. They got a really good bridge plan set out, and they closed the bridge, and they started the demolition and the beginning of the reconstruction. As soon as they started the reconstruction, they had torrential floods for days and days, and then it just kept going. It would slow down, it would build up. It flooded out roads for miles, but the only way to get from one side of town to the other was to either drive 5 miles north or 5 miles south to another bridge. So you can imagine what that did to traffic. And the poor mayor was just in tears. I mean, I feel sorry for her, but every time they started to rebuild the bridge, torrential floods, torrential floods, torrential floods. They could not get the footing set down because it kept getting such high waters that it was going to wash it out. It took them about a year to do a 6-month project, which I personally appreciated because all my students lived on the same side of town as my school. They had to close down the main road, so when it got really hot some days, because we didn't have air conditioning, we would just go practice in the closed down cobble street. This was a cobblestone street, which tells you how old the town was. But it was amazing. We'd just go out and practice in the street. No cars, no traffic, no nothing. It was an amazing day. Anyway, I'm out of here. You guys have a wonderful day. Let me do the whole sign out of here thing. On behalf of everybody here at Welcome to the Moopsyverse, I hope you have a wonderful day. No shows tonight. We will see you tomorrow. And as we like to say around here, stay moopsome.
Who are you? We are the knights who say...
Moopsy.
And now we have to let it go for a moment so we know that Satalia got to hear the word Moopsy.